What's going on, guys? It's MindShaz here, bringing us another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Now in today's video I'm going to be doing a little commentary about jetpack cargo. If you guys are unaware somehow of what jetpack cargo is, it is of course cargo with jetpacks and rocket troopers, pretty much. I mean, to dumb it down, that's basically what it is. And you know, it's pretty cool. Limited time modes are a good addition to Battlefront 2, and I think we need to see more of them in the future, but so far the only ones we've had have been jetpack cargo, and it is now in its second time coming back. It did come along with Administrator's Palace, or Bespin, so now instead of just Tatooine, it's on Tatooine and Bespin, which is pretty nice, but it's still a pretty not amazing game mode. Personally, I find some joy in it, but it definitely can be an improved game mode all around, and with these improvements, it could honestly become a permanent mode, although I do think they should keep it as an LTM or limited time mode. I still think improvements need to be made to it because it's pretty not great right now. With the recent Leia Hoth skin challenges, one of the challenges was to play 5 rounds of jetpack cargo. Now, the amount of time that took me was somewhat questionable. I think games should be 10-12 minutes maximum, but it took me probably 2 hours to get all 5 rounds done, and that's because there is no time limit. That is the first thing on how to improve jetpack cargo, is add a time limit. It's understandable why DICE never did put in a timer for jetpack cargo. Not really. What was the idea behind having an untimed game mode that could literally last forever? I mean, people in the Reddit are talking about, my game just lasted an hour long. How am I supposed to get these 5 rounds done? I mean, if all your games are lasting 45 minutes, it's going to take like 4 hours just to do one of the challenges. You still got Starfighter Assault and Galactic Assault to get to if you haven't done them already. So they need to add a timer. I played my fair share of jetpack cargo games, and I've played a wide range of matches that differ in length. I've played 5-minute matches that we just absolutely pub stomp the other team, or we get stomped by the other team. That's 3 cargo scores in 5 minutes. Just quick, easy peasy. I've also played 20-minute matches, and according, like I said, to the Star Wars Battlefront 2 Reddit, people have played for nearly an hour in one match. Like, that's insane. That's one match, okay? It really isn't worth the Hoth Leia skin just to be playing jetpack cargo for 5 hours. It's ridiculous. So I believe that there needs to be a 12 to 15-minute time limit so people are playing, or so people won't be playing dreadful, unending matches. I mean, it's pretty fun until it's not. Pretty much, I mean, once you're 20 minutes into your jetpack cargo and it's still 0-0 and you're just at a stalemate and no one's even trying to score, you're just like, what is going on? Why am I in this position? Why was I put in this position? DICE, add a timer to jetpack cargo, please. Thank you. The second thing that I think would improve jetpack cargo as a mode would be a better rocket launcher. Currently, the rocket launcher right now can only be described as one word: underwhelming. The rocket launcher is pretty garbage. The blast radius is absolutely horrendous. And to get a 1 rocket kill or 1-shot kill with the rocket launcher, you literally have to hit them directly, and that's not the easiest thing to do. The only other way you'd get a 1 rocket kill with not hitting them directly is if they're half health and you manage to get an inch away from their toenail, and then they just blow up somehow. The blast radius, you know, covers that final half of health that was missing from their health bar. Personally, I think a more powerful rocket launcher in general would add to the chaos, make the games quicker and more intense, and possibly make it easier for one of the teams to score the cargo. With an underwhelming rocket launcher that people are just shooting basically duds at each other, unless they're nailing each other, or, yeah, I mean, obviously, I was probably using my pistol a lot more in this game. Maybe my rifle. I can't remember exactly which one. I think I'm putting in the gameplay that was like 20 minutes long. But I think I was using my like actual weapon instead of my rocket launcher, because really, the rocket launcher is just not desirable unless I do get into like a corridor and I just keep shooting that and getting lucky with hitting people directly head on. But unless they're half health, you're not killing them in 1 rocket unless you just smack them in the face with it. It's kind of ridiculous. I wish they would make it a little bit better. Although it would be a lot more easier to get killed and get kills, it might be a little more annoying. I think, like I said, it would add to the chaos, make the games a little quicker. I don't know, make them move a little faster, maybe make it easier to score the cargo, because that's really what we need. If there's no timer added, we at least need it to be a lot easier to score the cargo. That's just my opinion. I mean, unless you guys like hour-long matches, we can stay with our crappy rocket launchers and our lack of time limit. Moving on. we need a more controllable trooper. Now, this obviously pairs along with the rocket launcher. The jet troopers or rocket troopers or rocket launcher troopers or troopers. You get the gist, okay? The troopers that have the ability to jetpack in the air, it is jetpack cargo, currently are pretty uncontrollable. Really a dreadful time. If I'm pressing the L2 button, which I'm pretty sure is what I use to rocket into the air since I'm on PS4, I don't know where I'm going. I could end up going into the endless pit of Cloud City, just falling to my death. Next thing you know, I'm dead because I can't control my rocket. Once you activate the launching abilities, you don't really control where your in-game character is going. You kind of just go straight. I mean, your guy can lean left and right. Or girl. There is a girl rocket trooper. Sorry, don't want to discriminate. But you can't really control. I mean, they're just leaning right and left, which really does nothing. You are still just going straight, basically. It's really uncontrollable, and it would really be nice if we had a trooper that we could control a lot better. This, paired along with a better rocket launcher, would make Jetpack Cargo provide a lot more chaos. It'd be a lot more fun, a lot more controllable, a lot more just better overall. Time limit, better rocket launcher, better control of your rocket trooper. Simple as that, bro. Easy peasy. Just like that, and it's a more entertaining mode. You aren't playing for an hour. Your rockets are actually killing people like they should be, and your character isn't a completely just weird. I don't even know how to describe it. You launch in the air, and you're just there. Like, you can't go left or right. You can't go forward or back. I mean, you can only go forward. You never know. You have to figure out the trajectory of the rocket launch, the jetpack booster, to figure out where you want to land, basically. If you had a little more control, like with Boba Fett's rocket launch, or not rocket, with Boba Fett's jetpack, if you had a little more control in Jetpack Cargo with the jetpacks, it would be nice. I don't know how many times I just said jetpack, but we're going to move on to the final thing to improve the limited time mode, Jetpack Cargo. So, the last thing is pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. Just add some more maps. We really just need more maps. Yes, it is just a limited time mode, but I still think it would be necessary to add more maps because the same two get pretty boring pretty quick. The first time this mode came around, we only had Tatooine, but this time we have Bespin and Tatooine, which is nice, but still not enough. The first time this mode came into the game, it quickly died because of this and the no time limit, making games last an eternity. With more map variety, it would overall make the mode more fun to play. So like I said, currently we have Tatooine and Bespin, and even the first time around we had a singular map in Tatooine, and personally I was not a huge fan of the map myself. Oh, sorry, accidentally hit my table. But I was not a fan of the Tatooine map. The Bespin map, Administrator's Palace, I think fits really well, although I think it's easier to score on Tatooine than on Bespin. I really like Bespin. I think I'm just a huge fan of Bespin. Maybe just because of how it looks. I'm not too sure. But I honestly think it plays a lot better. It's a lot more open. The thing with Tatooine is you're running into so many things. I will go jetpack into the air. Next thing you know, I'm smacking my head on some cloth thing hanging over the stairs or something. I mean, ridiculous, man. I'm smacking my head on things half the time. I mean, it just feels like an elongated map, and you're just running back and forth. The Bespin map seems to have a little bit more, I don't know, lanes to it instead of like kind of like one lane pretty much. You're just gunning it down the middle. It's a little more spread out than just like what seems like an eye or something. Like, I don't know if you're understanding what I mean, but Tatooine just feels like there's one right side, one left side, okay, and then it's just all in the middle. It's just like a road. It's like a road. You're literally playing on a road, okay? But with Bespin, it feels like more of an actual map, and I think it plays a lot better. But that's all we have right now, and it gets kind of boring. I'm going to be honest, I'm already kind of bored of Jetpack Cargo. Don't like playing for 20 minutes straight in one game. Also, don't like having the same maps over and over. That's, I mean, simple as that. That's why we need seasons to come through, add some more maps to the game in general. I'm happy that they brought Bespin back, but they need to keep bringing in some content, or we're going to get bored. This update was great and all. I'm happy they brought things back. I'm glad Jetpack Cargo is actually back in the game. It's a nice thing to have when people just want something to chill out on and just do, but they need to improve it. So, like I said, in this video, they need to add a timer. Of course, we don't like these 20-minute games. It's absolutely ridiculous. We need a better rocket launcher that isn't an underwhelming piece of garbage. Okay, if we want to just hit things with one shot, we may as well just try to snipe. We do want a better controllable trooper because, I mean, we just launch in the air and hope for the best. And finally, more maps for more variety in the game mode itself would overall be better than 2 maps, just Bespin and Tatooine, and hopefully down the road they can keep improving this mode, and eventually maybe the whole, more than like 20% of the community will like it, because I'm pretty sure most people aren't the biggest fans of Jetpack Cargo, and with the recent challenge for playing 5 rounds and the lack of time limit, it really, I think, made people just give Jetpack Cargo a bad name. There needs to be improvements made to the mode. Although it is only a limited time mode, you still can't be just throwing this mode back into the game if it's pretty garbage, or else no one's going to play it. So what's the point in throwing it back in? So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about Jetpack Cargo and how to improve it. If I missed anything and you guys have any opinions on how to improve it, put it in the comments down below. I am really sorry about the lack of content lately. I've been very busy with work and school, but I'm going to try my best to upload all 5 weekdays from here on out. Take my word for it if you want to. I wouldn't even take my own word for it, but we're going to try it. Starting Monday today, going all the way to Friday, and we're going to continue on from April until the end of the year. Hope to God, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? We got a lot of time left in this year. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely drop a like. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Love you guys so much. Hope you had an amazing day, everybody. Peace out.